Well, welcome everyone. Just take sitting. Better. Well, welcome everyone to the second season to AlmeríaTech. Today we are very happy because it's the first event doing in English and it's our most international event. As you know, it's our 9th event. And overall, this is can do it thanks for our sponsor Excel that always are helping us during this specific season. As you know, Excel is offering specific courses about software engineering, overall oriented for senior people, and you can use this discount to enjoy this course. Overall, seeing that Christmas is coming and Black Friday is coming, and it could be so helpful. And we have news as always. Perhaps Ruben, can you talk about this?
I try. Sorry for my English, it's the first, but I try. Well, this is our in the last event in Malaga with Naga Fest. So we went to see the other speakers to the technologies, biggest fest in Malaga. And this is our college Antonio, and this is us in a local newspaper. It's very happy for us because it's great congratulations for us because it's grow up, is improved this company. And this is for you.
we again because we like so much the cameras. This is the last week, no? I think the week went to the University of Almeria. Overall, trying to give in a specific event that is so different from this one because it was more oriented for mentoring for new students that are arriving to the end of these studies, and he want to know how is the real world in our sector. Because of that, Ruben and me goes to the university that invite us, and it was an awesome day because it was so good feeling with all people, and a lot of the students ask us about how can progress and invite us in the future also for next events working with, near the University of Almeria. Because of that, we are very happy and we hope that we can continue doing these things. And overall, thanks for La Cuarta Planta always for help us, for staying in this awesome space, and we think that all of you we can feel comfortable. And overall, thanks for allow us to do this one. Only one small thing that happened the other time that we organized the event here. Please be respectful during the talk overall, but avoiding to getting up to order drinks or something like that because it could be disgusting also for the speakers and can make confusion. Okay, during the event talk, trying to avoid. I see that you have now your beers, it's okay, but during the event talk, trying to avoid. Okay, this is the moment for our next speakers.
You are double lucky people because you can listen these wonderful speakers for Mente Ayu, and the second time because you can listen to me speaking English. So double lucky. They are awesome people. This is Susan. If you want to present your colleagues.
Hello, thank you so much for having us today. And thank you for coming here to see us. My name is Zuza and I'm one of 3 founders of a Polish remote software agency. Since 2019 we have been working with European clients to deliver software for them. We have been building web applications primarily. Sorry, I got stressed a bit. We are specializing in three things. One thing, primarily we build MVPs for startups. Secondly, we deliver custom software development, also AI and blockchain based. And finally, we realize what we call rescue projects. Those are rescue missions where we help other agencies or product teams solve urgent problems in their own software delivery projects. And today, my colleagues Martyna and Iza will share our recipe for the secret sauce of successful software development projects, especially those realized for startups. However, if you are interested to hear about our other initiatives like rescue projects and custom software development projects, we may follow with other presentations. But for now, over to Martyna and Iza.
Hola, hi everyone, my name is Izabela.
Hi, I am Martyna and we are happy to be here with you today. At the start we just wanted to say that stress is our close friend today, so we will do our best, but we also count on your understanding.
We want to share with you our experience and tell you why we believe that project manager and quality assurance specialist are the secret sauce of successful project at Mente. Before we start, I should mention that at the end of our presentation we have planned for you a short quiz with prizes, so it is worth to paying attention. And we also prepare a Q&A section. If you have any question for us, please save them for later. First, let me introduce you to our work environment and the nature of our project. You should know that as a team we appreciate proactive initiative and open communication. We support each other in any proactive activities and in anything that can develop our new skills. So most of our projects we implement are for startup. And which involves as many challenges like limited budgets, time schedules and changing requirements. In a moment we'll tell you more about these challenges and show you how we as a project manager and quality assurance work remotely in the small teams to achieve success in the projects.
Now, I would like to share our experiences with delivering product for startups and explain their nature. Working in such dynamic environment has taught us to be flexible and ready to respond to changes. Project for startups can change direction very quickly, and maintaining flexibility within time and budget limitation is no easy task. To successfully deliver a project, we need to adapt to new requirements, priorities. And why is this so important? According to the Project Management Institute report, as much as 37% of project success depends on clearly defined goals. Yes, so how do we manage the challenge of the need for flexibility? In our work, we combine elements of traditional waterfall methodology with agile practices to create our unique working model. We start with an analysis phase before working on the product, and during this phase we define schedule, scope, we create roadmap with key stages, set deadline for each step, and this gives us a strong base to move forward. On the other hand, agile elements help us to stay flexible.
We work in the sprints, which allows us to respond quickly to changing needs, and each sprint has defined sprint goals, which set our priorities, and the client joins to our daily meeting, so we can discuss key points immediately. This process supports decision making.
Yes. And as I mentioned, we fit the methodologies and their elements to our project, not the opposite. That's why we adjust the length of sprint to the project needs, limitation, requirements such as European Union funding scheduling. We also do retrospective meeting, but only when we see that there is a bigger problem or issue in our project. We did them after each sprint, but we didn't feel that it really improved our work. These were our solutions for maintaining the flexibility in the project. And now we can go to the next slide. And what about the challenges of the continuously changing scope of work and time and budget limitation? To better manage frequent scope changes, we introduced special solutions. We set a limit on the number of improvements that can be changing. That means that changes can be applied only to the functionalities that haven't yet been implemented, and there are plans for future sprints. And as you probably expect, our clients come to us with larger changes that goes beyond this limit. And how do we handle this? We introduce change request process. For change request, we have two options. We can replace functionality that haven't yet been implemented, or we can add extra budget to cover the new requirements. And in this way, we can add the new requirements to our project, but without risking the project's timeline. And it's also a good solution from client perspective, because they have more flexibility in shaping the final version of the product. Sorry. In summary, our approach gives us key benefits like project flexibility, transparency, and cost control.
As you already know, one of our main challenges is to keep deadlines even the requirements change. From my perspective, this often connects with the task description, which can be incomplete or out of date because of these changes. So I took initiative to support project manager in creating business requirements. And first, I worked with Martyna. When I learned good practices from her, I started writing business requirements myself. And later, I was able to introduce the client to the product detail at demo and daily meeting. Also, I can build client trust to the product quality because they know that I'm involved in the entire project, not just only one select part. I can also support developers with my business knowledge because of course, with the bugs that I found, I can give them some proposal, a solution to the bugs. And writing business requirements has an impact or more effective testing because I analyze processes from the beginning to the end, and which allows us to prepare for better test cases. One day I was thinking how else I can support my team with changes in requirements. So I took another initiative and I started creating simple visualizations, something like lo-fi mockups, and also I started creating flowcharts. It was the great idea. The processes became more clear for the client and for the team. As a team, we can quickly prepare proposal solution for the client, and the client can more easily decide to accept this proposal. And after this, the risk of future changes is low. To summarize, visualizations and flowcharts has positive impact of our work because developers better estimate the time needed for the implementation, and project manager, it is helpful also for the project manager in planning schedules, and it's also helpful for me because I have a full picture of future functionalities, which allows me to prepare better for testing.
Now that you know how working with startups looks at our team, we can move on to the next challenge, which is communication in remote environment. And as a project manager, I believe that communication is a difficult part of any project. And it gets even harder when we don't work face to face. Good communication is really important because without it, many risks appear. And the PMI report shows that 37% of success depends on effective communication. Poor communication can create misunderstanding about requirements, tasks done incorrectly way by the team, and not meeting client expectations. And of course, lack of clear information can produce duplication of work, delays, and it's difficult to take the right decision on the project. So fixing mistakes created by poor communication can affect also on the budget and hurt the teamwork atmosphere. So how do we handle communication? To make it more effective, we avoid discussing project decision on private chat. Instead, we use a channel that the whole team can access. This way helps the technical team work more independently. And I, as a project manager, I can keep eye on the things that the team may not see, like, for example, like a budget. I'm so sorry. This approach helps us avoid micromanagement, and clear and well-organized communication is a foundation of self-sufficient team. And when we are working with clients, it's also important to confirm key project decision by email, because in this way we can always go back to the agreement, and it helps feel both sides understood.
My communication with the team is based on the bug reporting. Unfortunately, everyone knows something about bugs. I have with them love-hate relationship, because if they didn't exist, I wouldn't be needed in the team. Sad, but true. But from the project perspective, of course, I don't want them. So when it comes to communication, it's important to me to have an individual path to each person. To do this, I talk to developers what information is the most important for them when they analyze and eliminate bugs. I always give them opportunity to discuss issues at the dedicated meeting to explain everything which is connected with the bugs, and then developers can fixes bugs faster. And as you can see, our communication, it's not about controlling everything and everyone. We just want to cooperate with our team.
Yes, I mentioned earlier that we avoid making agreement on private chat. That's true. So we create dedicated channel on a Slack, and for communication with client, I use project PM channel, and there I direct all topics that don't involve the team but are really important to discuss with client. On this channel, I talk with client about budget, contracts, schedules, and agreements. And this way, this makes information clear and easier to access or search.
And also, each project has a dedicated bug reporting channel. This channel is visible to entire team. When the bug has been fixed, I mark it using a green checkbox icon, which allows the team to see which bugs have been fixed and which ones haven't yet. And the project manager has a quicker overview of the whole bug status. This is also helpful for me to check what exactly has been fixed, and this channel, it's not visible to the client because they don't need to see all bugs in our project, and developers can also communicate directly with the client on a dedicated channel. They can discuss, for example, about future changes, project details, and this channel is visible to entire team. To see, to track all changes and to check and understand better client requirements.
This is how our daily work looks, but of course sometimes there are problematical situations when there is harder to manage communication. Unfortunately, it's not so smooth then. I noticed that in moments like this, asking for status updates more often works better. And this makes the team more independently, and everyone shares information more regularly.
In tough moments, when we have many changes in the project and we don't have a time, developers may count on us. Us, because we have a knowledge about the project detail and we can provide them all missing information and materials by ourselves or in cooperation with the client. And as you can see, this communication is very important for us. That's why we focus on this factor in our project. In summary, taking care of communication, it's very important, like I just say, and our activities provide us many benefits, like transparent communication for the whole team and the client, better understanding of co-workers, faster bug fixes, and of course good knowledge of the scope of work. The last challenge we want to discuss is working in the small teams, which of course has many positive aspects, but also some risks, like unbalanced workload, disrupted workflow due to the unplanned absences, or little time to organize and standardize our work. So that's why we share our knowledge, we focus on transparent communication, and we try to ensure that key processes are not assigned only to one person, which means that unplanned absences doesn't mess up with our work schedule.
Yes, and to increase the knowledge of the whole team, we organize monthly knowledge sharing meetings. During these meetings, a team member discuss project or problem that have been solved in our company, and these practices help the understand better the whole team which challenges we face as a company. Another important thing is clear communication. I know we often mention this today, but it really matters to us. And most mornings we have daily meetings with clients that usually start around 9 a.m. This set our work routine, and the team know when to start working, and it also helps us to ask question or discuss any project decision. We are available for each other, and this is very important, especially when we work remotely. And we also have access to mentoring session in our company, which let us learn from more experienced people. And in this way, this approach helps us build a stronger and more talented team.
I should mention that as a project manager and quality assurance specialist, we don't have to be on the project for 100% of our time. So that's why we can be responsible for more than one project. What do we need then? Of course, good work organization. But what about the risk of lowered work quality? What to do? So here comes standardization of work. We standardize user stories, documentations, test plans, and report bugs, and many others. By planning our work, or our client have that feeling that their projects are taken care of from the business and quality side. And to summarize this whole thing that we already discussed, this provides us many benefits, like building an independent team, ensuring project security for the client, increasing knowledge and competences of our team, and of course building work standards. Closing our presentation, we want to leave you with the following Project manager and quality assurance specialist are the secret sauce of successful project at Mente, and they can also be so at your company. Now, think whether you could
match the methods to the team and project, not the opposite. Step outside of your rules. It helps anyone grow and learn new things. Focus on a well-organized communication that builds an independent team. And collaborate to understand teamwork from many different perspectives, not just your own. Thank you so much for your attention.